Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Mashinky, episode 2. So in the first one we have created our first route from Cornwall to Southport via our main train station in Charlottetown. And I'm happy to say about a month and a half has passed in the game and we see really good results. I'm happy that I've chosen a fairly decent sized train, because the main train station is already packing up with people. And even the smaller stations are doing fairly good. So this seems like a good capacity for the smaller train stations and an under capacity for the main one. One thing that I haven't really spoken about much is the demand that the cities generate. You can see that each of the city generates demand to specific stations. So it's not like all of them go to here, but they have their own desires. So later on, when our cities are going to grow, we'll have to actually make sure that all of them are serviced and we can add bus lines and stuff like that. But for now, this is kind of good. So what we're going to do for this episode, because we are obviously making money, we've actually, just as a side note, we finished the quest to transport the 50 passengers, so we get 100 extra for that, and we now have 539. So what we're gonna do here next is create a second line from Charlottetown to Winsloe, which is going to be a separate track. We will not need a train of the size of the one running here, because that city is way smaller. So I think two cars should be enough for now. We'll see if we'll need more, but we have to be careful about here. I have to be careful about how we're gonna do it, because eventually we will want to enlarge our train stations dramatically. So for now I think a junction like this is gonna be fine, and then we're just gonna go straight up and build it here. I think it actually makes sense. Okay, so let's go with that and see how it's gonna go. Okay, so the route is done. It's a fairly short one. It's gonna be an easy one and just a small train. As you can see, I already built the waiting room. I guess I'm gonna make this a rule of thumb for myself to build it everywhere, so I don't forget. And it makes the planning easier. So just see it as a general rule that I'm gonna build them everywhere, because it just feels right. I mean, this doesn't feel like a train station without the people. Or without the waiting station. I want to mention that there is a ton of extra things that you can get. For example, a restaurant, a freight station, storage building, signal box, and there will be way more of these as we are gonna progress, because one thing that I didn't mention is that we are in the early Steam age, which is the oldest era. In about 10 years we are gonna go to the second stage, but we can make it faster if we actually invest these resources to the game, and it will then upgrade us faster. Now what we need to do here next is we actually need to start putting some signals, which is something that I haven't done yet because we really didn't need to, having one train, but now we will have to. Okay, oh come on. Okay, like so. It's very intuitive here when you're... Oh, come on. Okay, whatever, that works either way. But it's still hard for me to actually make it work, which is kind of funny. So what I'll need to do here, actually here... Yeah, we'll have to have signals on all of the sides. Come on. Like so? Yep. And also here. And here. Oh, come on. Like so. And same here. Okay, so let's do a check if I did it correctly. So when a train goes from the depot, it is going to be blocked if there is any train in here. That's good. Then it's gonna go to Charlottetown. Oh, here's my first mistake. It's gonna go to Charlottetown, but if there is another train coming from here, they're gonna block each other here. So this shouldn't be here. Okay, I guess we'll have to be quick here, and I'll figure out how to fix it later, because this is not gonna be good enough. Did I make it a platform free? Yeah, I did. So you're gonna go to Charlottetown and then to Station 4, which will be from now on called Winsloe. Winsloe Station. Well, just let's call it Winsloe. Okay. And you, my lovely train, are gonna go now, as you can. So you will have these. I'm not blocking you, but this one will. And we need to make sure that there won't be any issue. How would I address this? Other than deleting this, well, once the train is past there, it's not an issue, but we would have to make this a double route. There's no other way how to fix it, I think. They won't block each other once it's where it's supposed to, but they will block themselves later on. So yeah, this is the first candidate for a two-way route, because the future trains that are going to come from the depot will have to work their way. We've already mentioned that we want to connect this forest to these two works, and we already have a quest for it, the delivery of logs. Jack Torniel, LMBR Deputy. Our company plans to invest in the development of local industry. That's why I contacted you. First, we need to deliver logs to our sawmills. Forests are all around us, so you should have no problem finding them. If you succeed, we will pay you well, and we might have more work for you. So the only issue is going to be to transport the trains there. Is there another sawmill that we would have nearby? So there's a... No, not a sawmill, a lumberjack in a forest. Nope, that's the only one, really. Okay. Yeah, even in the wider area, I don't see... Wait, what? Is there really like one here? Where's the other sawmill? Oh, the other forest. Here's one. Damn, this is a... Okay, there's 3 over there. There's 2 over here, but yeah, here we have just one river in the entire central area, and then there's a bunch of them up here. And what is... Oh, that's the tool works. Okay, so that's the last step after the sawmill. That doesn't really bode all that well for us. Okay, so this train is already on its route. You're going... Yeah, so this will work nice. They will never enter the station when there's both of them, but other than that, it's going to be an issue. So how many people are here already? Oh, that's not bad. 19. 10 to Charlottetown, 5 to Southport, and 4 to Cornwall. I'm still not sure how the demand generation works. Maybe someone of you is a Mashinky expert and can tell me whether or not it actually increases the demand, or whether the actual generated demand is just split between more destinations. But either way, it's gonna work for us, because putting on more areas to connect is always good, because you get more revenue. Okay, so 19 people from Winsloe. I wish there was more forests here. This is such a barren area. It's gonna be way more fun when the trains are gonna be going through these hill areas up here. Or through this, whatever that is. Marshlands or something. I wonder if we could make a route on these little... What would they be? Atolls? No, atoll would be this one. Like barren areas. Okay, so we have 2 trains, so let's call this one the Winsloe Express. Winsloe Express. And we'll have these trains running for some time. So you transported 14 passengers so far. You transported... Wow, nearly 600 already. It's pretty good. Now I know it's only November, but let's look at our ratings. Okay, so this is actually not... Okay, statistics then. That's what we want to see. Because the rating is just giving you some points. Trains, road vehicles, delivered cargo. Yeah, just one cargo. Vehicle value is increasing. Revenue. Revenue is sort of all over the place, but we should see climb very soon. And cash was good. Now it's not good, but we should be doing sort of good. So how many people? Oh, you're full. Nice. There are more people? Yeah, 7. I might have actually made this train too short already. What about you? Okay, not full here. Yeah, only 43 people, but that's cool. Winter is coming. Winter is coming, everyone. Nice. So what's gonna be the next step? Well, the next step is gonna be the sawmill here. And actually the good news is I thought that this one would have to go from Winsloe, but that's Toolworks. I think we need the sawmill first. Yeah, Toolworks are actually taking the produced... okay, so no, we need the sawmill here. That one we could maybe make really quickly. Now there's a new quest for us though, which is the stamp usage. I actually don't like the name stamp, but it's an interesting concept where you have like a pre-made things that you can put on the map. I downloaded some from the workshop as well because some of them are really nice. For example, you have a 4-way terminal. If you build a large train station, you have a side terminus, you have 2 tracks to 3, you have 3 tracks to 2, you have junctions, stuff like that. So they can save you a lot of time. You also have these single junctions, which are fairly used. That's where the trains can pass each other if you don't have a 2-way route. So that's pretty good. And yeah, we're definitely making money. So I think unless we want to expand our operations further, which I don't think. To be quite honest, these areas, I think the small ones, we're just gonna connect by buses at first. I haven't spoken about buses yet, but you can have the same thing that you have for... you can have buses here as well, cars, and as I mentioned, airplanes as well in the future. So we just have to build also one depot for cars, and we'll just connect them. Though this is gonna be super expensive because we have to build bridges and god damn it. So let's focus on this first. So the forest here, Jesus, this is gonna... this is not haha land, this is really... So if we go down here, yeah, unless we want to Jesus. Is there a bedrock? No, this is all so convoluted. And the issue here is that we would definitely need more than one train going here. That's gonna be at least 2. So this will have to be our first double track. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be a nightmare. So wait, if we went through this valley, this way, how much would we save? Not much. It would probably be better to go this way. Yeah, along this big mountain. The station. I don't think I can build it down here. Yeah, we'll have to always climb that area. But yeah, building it like this. And going down here. Yeah, we'll go for junctions for now, because I don't think we'll need a full 2-way track for now. But we'll need them. Okay, so let's start with this. We might run out of money halfway through, but not much we can do with that. Okay, so it happened. We ran out of money. This is really convoluted, but I guess it's the best that I can come up with. We're gonna put the one train on that in the beginning, and then later on a bit more. It's good that the trains are making us quite a lot of money, especially the Charlottetown Bullet is going to be our main workhorse. The fact that we have so many people here is telling me that we could definitely put another train here, but it would mean changing the entirety of the tracks, and I don't think that's a great idea. But yeah, we are definitely making money, and just not enough money. Not enough. No, actually, we can connect now. Haha! We did it! Okay, so we have a new route from here to here. So we're gonna call this the Cornwall Sawmill. We'll have to wait to connect it to our main line, but Cornwall? Is it Cornwall? Yeah, Cornwall Sawmill. And this is gonna be... Damn, okay, so... The Sabre? The Sabre... Let's go with Lumber Mill. Or... Yeah, the Sabre... And I actually didn't notice that it tells you here what is the closest place. So all we actually need to do now is have it connect to the depot and we are done. Which is gonna be harder than it seems, because we already have a bit of a convoluted situation here. 18 tokens, yeah, and we need to fix these tracks. Okay, will this actually work? I think it's gonna fix the terrain a bit. Yeah, there are these stony paths. I don't like the way they look, but I'll deal with it for now because we really don't have any money left for anything fancy. So let's just put the signals here for now. Because we need to have it connected. And the good part here is this entire track can be turned into a two-way track, and we can also connect the coal mine soon, which is gonna be good. But the lumber that we're gonna deliver is gonna give us $100 bucks or 100 money. It's kind of hard to say that corrected, but that's gonna be good. And sooner or later we can actually start using the lumber to get the Baldwins. So I'm gonna get the Porter now for this track, but it's gonna be switched to Baldwin soon after, because this can go faster and it also costs only lumber. Okay, Steudinger is the only car that we have available for 12, so this is gonna be actually pretty expensive. I made it a 6 points long, or 6 tiles long, which is, you know, it is fine. The only issue that we will have with that is that I'm not sure how strong this train is, but we're gonna switch it soon after anyway. So let's just do a little skip here and do it when we can. Okay, so the train is filled, and the question now is going to be how well can it traverse the way back. It's carrying what? Yeah, it's way too heavy for it. It's carrying 168 tons. But it is what, 5 cars? 6 cars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wow, it's actually 7 cars. So 7 times 7, 49 49 pieces of lumber, and it's gonna be going down the hill for most of the route, won't it? I've actually designed it in a fairly smart way. Yeah, it's mostly downhill. Oh wow! So these are fields. So our train is gonna be going through a field of, oh, that's so nice, sunflowers and other things. Cool. So go, little engine that could. Yeah, it's going at max speed, 44 miles per hour. I should fix that and put it to kilometers. I forgot to change that. I'll change it the next time. But this is looking pretty good. So the lumber is coming, and it's gonna start giving us the actual. Yeah, it should start giving us lumber tokens, and we can use these lumber tokens to purchase a better engine. So I'm gonna let it run a couple of times, and once we have enough, we'll switch the engine, and I'll use the other weaker engine for something else, though I'm not sure. We could potentially think about connecting, you know, making this a two-way route, but then again that's gonna complicate this quite immensely. Yeah, we can't really do that unless we expand on that train station. Well, we could actually start looking into buses. That is a pretty good thing that we could try. So let's... oh, this is so cool. I've never seen these fields in the UK map, so it's really nicely done. Go engine, go! One, two, three. I think there's 6 of these in each of the car, which is kind of a bummer because it claims 7, but maybe there is one down there that we can see, and that would be 7. But yeah, it did it. It arrived without any problem, so that's good. It actually spent a bit of money on the way, but that is nothing horrifying. And you guys are gonna start working on these. Yep, we're starting to get some decent lumber, and here you can see we're getting the tokens. So those we are going to use in the next episode to upgrade the Cornwall Lumber Train 1 into a better engine, because I think, yeah, we have a ton of lumber here, and we can actually, yeah, we're gonna have 2 trains running here. That's unfortunately how it's gonna be. So we need to put extensions here, at least 2, and then we're gonna add a coal mine connection, and this is gonna have to be upgraded to a full-blown 2-way track. And I think we'll actually upgrade this also into a 2-station one, because this is gonna be quite important. One thing that I don't know, and I'm gonna end the episode with this, is how to upgrade the cities to grow, because it says here that we need to give, okay, plus by delivering, so if we deliver more passengers it's probably gonna grow, and we can place some extensions that are city upgrades, but those are extremely expensive, like a well costs 700. Market though costs only 25 lumber, so we could try that one. There's a saloon, which is good. Town grow area, town grow restricted. We could help plan the city a bit, but I don't know if that is the same way here. No, you actually need to deliver less here on a 400. So we're gonna see in the next episode if this city grows, because it's 4. Wait, this one was Were they both for? I think this one was free, or this one. Yeah, this one was free, so it already grew. Okay, so that's how you grow cities. You just provide them service. Good. And you have also grown to population 3 from 2. Nice. Okay, so our cities are actually growing already. Huh, I answered my own question. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll upload both of these and then wait for your guys' reaction to see how you enjoy it and what we could change with this playthrough. We'll have a lot of work ahead of us to... Yeah, I don't think we're gonna ever be able to do this, but we'll upgrade automatically once 10 years have passed. About a year has passed at this point. Cool, so see you in the next episode.